That means that they hear every word in their mind. And some people even move their lips so they seem to be speaking while they are reading. And this is a serious problem because we can only speak about 300 words per minute. But our capacity to read is many times faster. So if you are hearing the words in your head or moving your lips, you know that you are preventing your mind from processing as fast as it can. Can any of you relate to that? I can. I hear every word. A lot of people do. Now, another problem is something called fixations. Fixations are the actual poses that the eye makes. We can see while the eye is moving, so we have to stop to take in the text. Everyone has to fix, fixate to see the print, but some people they stop their eyes on every single word, and that will really slow you down. So if you're raking up every word or even at every few words, that habit is something to work on when you're not reading word by word. Your mind has to connect and build association and pattern. You can do this because so much of a written text is redundant, and that means that there's a lot of repetitions. So quite a few words can be skipped without losing the meaning. Oh, so you're saying we should try to guess the meaning? I think I will use the term rather than guess. Predict rather than guess. But basically, the answer to your question is yes. Now, this may surprise you. Using a dictionary is a good habit, right? Well, yes, in moderation. But stopping to look up every new word is a bad habit because you don't need to know every word in order to understand what you're reading. Remember what I just said about redundancy. So, stopping to use a dictionary too often. That interrupts your train of thought and prevents you from reaching your potential reading speed. I've heard this before and it makes sense, but you're afraid to try it. That's probably true. Well, I'll come back to that in a minute. First, I want to point out one more problem. A lot of readers go back over the words they've already read and to clarify the meaning. But this is probably the worst habit because when we are repeating twice or even more times, that causes our reading speed to drop and it goes to 50 or even 30% of our capacity. Did I mention that this is called regression? Okay. Well, this regression not only slows us down, it also makes it more difficult to understand the meaning because the way that we understand by connecting with the next phrase. So going back all the time makes us lose the connections. No. And this is what's really important in all of this. Research demonstrates a correlation between speed and comprehension. In an overwhelming number of cases, when students increase their reading speed, they also increase their comprehension of the material. So how can you do this? First, break the habits that are causing you to read slowly. Don't think the words in your mind, or move your lips to sound out each word. Don't let your eyes pause on every word. Don't look up every new word in the dictionary, and try not to go back over paragraphs and sentences that you've already read. But that's hard to do if you have this habit, isn't it? Especially if you are also trying to read in order to learn a new subject. That's why you're afraid to try it. Because you have to learn the content in order to pass the course, and you don't want to try something new to take a risk. Yeah, that's about the size of it. Well, I understand that, but you can take a risk and try to change some of those habits. But it helps if you do it in a structured environment like a learning center. It's free and you'll more than make up for time you spend in one of the reading courses. Therefore, when you begin to read all of your assignments at twice the speed you're reading them now. まあもちろんね。もう俺もやってるんだけどね。これはきついよ。